And we are live. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is the episode 10. That's right, 10 episodes of the Internal Vintage Podcast. I am JJ Wilson, also known on the StreamYard as JJ Starwind. And partner over here is
Ash, the man, the villain of the year.
yes, the villain and the anti-hero at your service.
At your
What's going
service.
on, everybody? Happy belated Thanksgiving, all that jazz. And I guess Black Friday, even though it's an unusual Black Friday. There was some people out and about today in various stores, but for the most part, real quiet. You know,
Oh man, there was people out there sleeping at GameStop.
yeah, GameStop.
Hey, look, I drove past one because I went to go stop at a BP gas station and get me some orange juice. I didn't get none when I went shopping, and man, it was like 5 people out there with tents, and I'm like, is it that serious? Like, man, like if I got to start sleeping outside for a tent for a console, I don't need it.
5 people, like it wasn't that serious to get a PlayStation or Xbox like that. Like, especially in the pandemic era. Like, hey guys, it's not gonna be a long line this time around.
Right. What's up, Azro? Welch, thank you. And Azro, I want to say that too. You actually raised something when you said, "Nah, I'm an anti-hero." I always think like when it comes to like villains like have like the most interesting background and characteristics. That's why they stand out more to me than your regular old die-hard protagonist.
Yeah, what's happening? Perfect Welch as well is going on. But yeah, how's everybody's Thanksgiving dinners and stuff? We had some pretty nice meals this time around, even though it was very quiet. We probably got too much food in the fridge still.
No, yeah.
Yeah, real good stuff. Got the classic ham and turkey with the pineapple on it.
Right.
Yummy, tasty Welch.
Oh man. That turkey was juicy, man. I made sure to like get up under that skin, put that butter, garlic, and oregano in there. Then I was basting the shit out of that turkey.
Oh yeah, too. Yeah, we of course don't forget the dressing with the cranberry.
Oh, that's my wife right there. I eat my dressing with the gravy. All
Oh,
the
you put
juices,
gravy on it.
yeah, all the juices that falls from the turkey. I just take a little flour, a little bit of soy sauce, and make a nice gravy, and just man. Then that honey glazed ham.
Mm.
Mm.
Yeah, and he said Welch said anti-heroes and sympathetic villains are cool, but they can get old.
Yeah, but I think heroes can get old faster, like the whole righteousness. I think the only hero who didn't get old to me was probably Kaneki for Tokyo Ghoul because he went through some hardships. Like, yo, like all his life, his mother like abused the shit out of him, and yo,
Damn.
every boy loves his mama, and for a mama to abuse you, just a parent period, it's traumatizing for anybody. I don't care who you is.
Yeah, that can get crazy. I mean, it's a trip. It really is.
Hmm.
Uh, but yeah, the hero storyline that can definitely get old, especially when they barely went through any hardships themselves, only to like all of a sudden, hey, I'm gonna save the world, and then they get this rare superpower. Kind of like your Spider Mans or your coincidence Superman types out there. Like their life only gets hard until people find out that they're like super freaks out here. Uh, let's see. Yeah, Welch says if the character doesn't go through hardships, then the character can't stand out.
That's
Yeah,
true. It's supposed to be that transition that they supposed to overcome. But the thing that gets me is that I would love to see the hero take a turn for the worse. Not saying that they just have to die or anything like that, but kind of like play a little bit of the bad side and they can overcome their odds. Like I don't know if y'all ever watched the anime Guilty Crown. It's from the same people that did Code Geass. That's one of my favorite animes. And the main character, he went through like a very interesting transition to where it's like he wasn't like that edgy. Hey, look, I want to help everybody. He got cold. His demeanor was like fucked up. And it was like he wanted to reach a good goal, but he didn't give a fuck how the people treated him. And eventually, after he reached that goal, they turned on him. It was very interesting.
Wow, that's pretty wild stuff, man. Hey,
Yeah.
what's going on, wild man? Said you went wheeling. Is that what you're saying? Wheeling? It's not my. I went
Um,
wheeling with
I
cousins. I haven't
I
seen them in
did
a long
with
time.
William with cousins, haven't seen them. Oh yeah. You chill
Oh,
with the family. That's good. That's good. Killer J, how's it
man
going?
in the building. What's going on, fellas?
G man.
Yeah, just we'll give a couple more minutes when people show up around 10-minute mark. We'll go ahead and go through these articles because what we're going to do tonight is we're going to turn to you guys a little bit because me and Ash, we went ahead and put out our list for a game of the year. And we'll go ahead and rehash it, summarize it maybe around the 30-minute mark or 45-minute mark of the stream. And then we'll let you guys, tell us, give us your list for a game of the year. So as we run through these articles, you guys can kind of come up with that. But don't do it right just yet. Just think about it for a little while, and then you just go ahead and type it in the chat again, and then we'll post it up, and then we'll talk about it. That's gonna
Yeah.
be the plan.
Yeah, because when everybody posts it up, what I do is I will kind of like keep everybody's like chat open on the YouTube side so I can just like see it, and then on the actual site that we go through, you're just kind of like still reading the chat. So I'm kind of like multitask a little bit, and we could talk about it because our like JJ said, we did our listings for it, and looking at both of them, we have some similarities but also difference. So
Right.
so I definitely would like to see what y'all, like take on it. Everybody has a different home console. Some may not play on multi consoles. Some just may have a designated place. Everybody games different. But I would definitely like to see what everybody else, consider their game of the year.
And for those on the Discord, if you want, you can put on the Discord. If you don't want people on YouTube seeing your list, that's fine too. For those on VGL's Discord, that'd be all right. I'll still be able to see it. So yeah, if you want to, you can put it there as well. Not a problem. Excuse me. Still
And
digesting that pizza.
yeah, and just to make sure too, I don't want y'all giving out a game that you only played 5 minutes of and then call it trash like a little somebody. I want you to actually have played it, took your time with it. Even if you haven't beat the game, if you spent more than like 15 hours on the game, then that's
That, that should be yeah. That should be conclusive enough for you to give an opinion overall.
right.
You spent days, like you said, 15 hours straight or whatever, playing this game out, seeing all the ins and outs of it. So yeah, that's totally fine.
But not no like 5 minutes, or you can't even make it out of the fucking prelogs. But oh my god, I think the game is good. Like, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. No, no, no.
Yeah. Apparently, we got people on YouTube that think they're expert reviewers on games and media, all because they spent like 10 minutes or less on said game or on said media. It's absurd.
And I would
Truly
say,
absurd.
and look, I will say this, and if you've seen my video with my listing, I have at least played more than like again 15 hours on the game. It's probably only one game on that list that I didn't beat, and that's probably was Doom Eternal. But I played enough of Doom Eternal to know or have seen enough also to know the ins and outs about it. Like I seen VGL stream about it, and I also playing it on my Xbox. What's going on, Joseph? Thank you so much for
Josh
that.
Sawyer, yeah, he's on the VGL streams. He's finally with us. Man, thanks, man. I think that's my first time seeing you here. Really appreciate it.
Hey man, appreciate it. Appreciate it. Like, again, everybody, I appreciate y'all been joining us in every Friday, sometimes Saturday, for the Internal Vintage Podcast, episode 10. Man, the support, the growth that it's doing, I love it.
Right. Yeah, we're both seeing results as of this 10th episode. Each week we've been getting roughly maybe 40 or 50 views on the stream. And so now, it's also helped our channels quite a bit too, as far as viewing, not just on the podcast, but on our regular videos as well. So the word is coming out. So yeah, we're growing little by little, but it's growth nonetheless. So yeah, once again, thanks everybody for the support.
Oh yeah, like due to this podcast, like again, I done met a few people that actually come through to like my channel or I see them up there. Like for instance, like Wild Man, like when Wild Man streams, oh man, he be having me cracking up. Like he's in the chat too. If you haven't checked him out, do it. I had a chance to meet Sigma Jones, very knowledgeable dude, very knowledgeable. I love watching this stuff.
Awesome, great.
Yeah.
All right, so we're past the 10-minute mark. So let me go ahead and screen share.
Oh yeah, let's get.
Then we'll do the first article from Anime News Network, and it's talking about the anime industry. As of last year, it rose to an overall 2.51 trillion yen. And this is from the Association of Japanese Animations, or AJA. And this report was about a week ago, so this was today's the 27th, so this is on November 20th. And so it says the report finds the anime industry rose 15.1%, or about US $24.18 billion. So it went up quite a bit, man. So they're saying the overseas market, it made up the largest share, 1.2 trillion yen, or $11.56 billion. And that was up 19% from 2018. So man, that's a lot of money. Let's skim down here some more. The arcade and amusement center business is made up a third of the largest share, with 319.9 billion yen. That's up 12%. And they said the anime adaptations for Rika Kuma and Sumiko Garashi franchises were some of the boosts in their commodities. And it gave credit to increased collaborations between anime franchises and Panchico and slot machines for the rise in arcade and music center businesses. And Panchico, that's like gambling, pretty much. It's like, you go to a casino, you share, you gamble, play the slot machines and things of that nature. So that's what that is. So yeah, man. Say what you want about the anime industry, it's still getting dollars out here. What do you think about that, Ash?
Oh man, I think that's actually pretty amazing.
Right.
Yeah, because the thing is that like, and I'm pretty sure a lot of the people who watch this anime know that they have dealt with like people saying that, oh man, you still watch cartoons, you're too old to be watching cartoons and all that good jazz. People like look down on people who actually, watch anime, but now it's becoming more of a thing. Like it was this funny video I was watching. It's one of them people who be doing their own little comedy sketch online, and this dude, he came in with a Deku outfit on, and she basically was like, "Look, you got to get out of here because I don't date dudes who act weird." And he basically had one of them like inner like interventions, and he was like, "Just give me one chance." And she was like, "Fuck it," and she did, and she like kind of like came out the room and she just started naming anime characters. I was like, "Yo."
Wow. So he basically converted a non-believer.
Converted a non-believer. And real quick, Joseph, favorite girl off of Trails of the Cold Steel, I'll have to say Ryan Ford, I'm sorry. She I don't know, just something about her. Pigtails, blonde hair. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, what's going on, Bill Game Lover? Yeah.
VGL's in the building. Appreciate you dropping by.
Yeah. Let's check out the next article here. And I think this is about the PS5 with Kohl's. I don't know how many people shop at Kohl's. at all?
You know what? I go in there and be looking at the clearance rack and be finding some good phone cases. But
Phone cases. So the last thing I bought from them was like a belt because I needed belts really bad, like a leather belt. They usually have a pretty decent stock of leather belts, so I bought like 2 of those. But that must have been like 2 years ago.
if you was probably like trying to like redesign for like a bedroom or something, I don't know, like have some really like plush like pillows and stuff like that. I mean, you know, you want to feel good about yourself, and I think Kohl's go with there. But other than that, I don't buy nothing for Kohl's. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like me shopping at Kohl's, you see my big ass shopping at Kohl's, you're gonna be like, "What the fuck is he doing there?"
Yeah, it's one of those mom and pop type clothes stores. So I'm not knocking Kohl's or anything, but they usually don't have a lot of stuff that anyone get. But anyway, apparently they sell games too and consoles. So if you're a PlayStation 5 user, you happen to purchase a PS5 at Kohl's. Apparently you got some problems here according to this article. And basically it was saying that the people that ordered the consoles from Kohl's, it's not going to come out on time. Just know that it wasn't there on release day, pretty much. So, and it says here thousands of people purchased the system from the store, but some of those orders are now getting canceled. And there are reports all over the web of Kohl's contacting consumers, and it's telling them that the item is no longer available. For example, what happened to this person on Reddit, as you can see here. Got the order, it says canceled. Man, check that out. Look at that price. And here's somebody else on Twitter. My PS5 got canceled at Kohl's. And here in the last paragraph, it says the good news is that if you're eligible for Kohl's Cash, you'll get to keep any credit that you made as part of this order, regardless of whether it gets canceled or not. Nevertheless, the hunt for PS5 stock rumbles for many. Let's hope Sony can stay true to its word and ship more systems soon, eh? Oh,
I can't believe they did that.
Yeah, I'm surprised they even sold consoles.
Yeah, they
had a game section. Yeah, man.
They do. Just like everything just overpriced. I wouldn't want to buy nothing from Kohl's. Like Kohl's can go suck a whole Kohl.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Like, that's something that they really need to do. Like, when it comes to these stores and their online stuff, is get your stuff straightened out, because these people who actually goes and pre-order this stuff, find the right store and everything, and later finding out that you don't have enough or will have enough in stock later after the person put their money down. It's kind of upsetting, and it loses your train of business for the business that you're not even supposed to be getting. So yeah.
Oh man. Okay, let's quickly go through the Mortal Kombat article we got. Okay, so we got an article from, I believe, IGN, and this is talking about the MK11 skins for those that haven't seen it already. They did 3 of them, if I'm not mistaken. They did Sonya Blade from the first movie, they did Raiden, and they did Johnny Cage. And these are the actors' names down here. Christopher Lambert, of course, he did Raiden. Lyndon Ashby, Johnny Cage, and Bridget Wilson as Sonya. Speaking of Lyndon Ashby, there was a commercial, not a commercial, but there was a video on YouTube of him and Robin Shou, who played Liu Kang. And I'm surprised they didn't do Liu Kang's skin. But anyway, they had those two together talking. And yeah, Lyndon Ashby, he's pretty much a gray hair now, man. He got old.
I mean,
Shou, they're around the same age, which is crazy. And Robin Shou doesn't look all that much different than he did when he played as Liu Kang.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. And what I think they'll probably do, though, is that they'll probably release the remaining of them probably later on. Because so far, we got, from the 1995 movie, we got 4 people that looked from like the 1995 movies. Shang Tsung, Sonya, Johnny Cage, and Raiden.
Oh yeah, Shang Tsung. Totally forgot. That was kind of nice.
So they can still do Liu Kang, Kano, and then they can also do Katana. No, Jackson come into the second movie.
Yeah, but I mean, they could still do a skin if they wanted to go to the second movie route. They could do it. They really could.
I don't know if they want to go to the second movie. I don't know.
I mean, I know they changed. I know the characters were changed, and then, they messed up some of the looks and stuff. But hey,
Yeah, Sonya wasn't Sonya no more.
And then so was Raiden. Raiden, they changed Raiden's actor, and then they changed who was it? Sub-Zero, I think.
Well, they changed the Sub-Zero because it's supposed to like represent the younger brother.
Okay, that's right. And yeah, the only people that were the same I remember was like Liu Kang and Kitana.
Liu Kang, Katana, and the person who actually did Scorpion was the same Scorpion from the first movie.
Chris Kamasa.
Yeah, but I mean, I really wouldn't really care about doing like Sub-Zero, like Scorpion, or any of them. But
classic skins, if I'm not mistaken. So
Master Man is Jax. Hey, look! I'm gonna tell you what was so funny when Mortal Kombat 11 came out, and like when Jax was, he was one of the characters they actually had to do a patch on him, Scorpion. And who else? It was somebody else they had to do a patch on. Jax was dangerous. Like you hear his hands hit you, it sound like your forehead is like hitting a pole or something. You just hear that bing, bing, bing. And then like they really did have to nerf him because as his arms heated up, his damage increased. And they didn't know how broken it was until people actually was doing these crazy ass combos that required his arms. And like, oh my God. Whew.
Crazy, man. The more he hits, the stronger he becomes.
Man, and that MK11 Platinum was not easy. Not easy.
Oh no, not at all, man.
Man, because like I love playing online. And some of the people online that I was playing against, like, oh man, I had a wonderful time. and Welsh, that's actually is true. Annihilation was bad. Story-wise was real bad. Some of the fights was
some of the fights were awesome. It's just the story was all over the place.
Some of the fights that didn't involve the main characters was good. Like
right.
I love the Sub-Zero and Scorpion fight. That Ice Bridge fight was crazy.
Yeah.
Like I love Liu Kang and the Baraka fight.
Cyrax went the fuck in that movie. Come on now.
Yo, when that table dropped, he did that flip in the air, and then that music hit.
Man, the Cyrax fight was the shit.
Yes. Oh my God. Other than that, I don't think no other. Well, no, one fight we forgetting about is when Raiden was going against the reptiles. That shit was good too.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, sure.
But other than that, I think the Liu Kang and Shao Kahn fight was.
Man, yeah, because it involved CGI and he's turned into a dragon and Shao Kahn was this Medusa Gorgon thing. Shit got ridiculous.
You know what? To be honest with you, the whole like last fighting scene was awful.
Yeah, I know Jackson's going up against Motaro. Sonya was fighting Ermac.
Like my man's like he would against Motaro, and I get it. You know, the arms is just a necessity, but he took off the arms, which made him weaker, and he just gave him hands and dropped them. I was like, okay, taking it back to the streets, but it was just so underwhelming, though.
Right.
Annihilation.
He didn't really need the arms then. He didn't need the cybernetics. He had to believe in himself. That's all.
But I mean, like, if he didn't have the arms against Cyrax, he would have died.
Yeah, exactly. That's true.
I'm old. That movie came out when I was like third or fourth grade. Man, I was only 5 when the first Mortal Kombat movie came out. That was crazy.
Yeah, I think I was 7 or 8.
That movie was and that was my ringtone all last year for my notifications. Mortal Kombat, and that jump be going off at night. My wife was like, "Change that shit," because all she would hear at night, Mortal Kombat, do, and she was like, "No, turn this shit off."
Oh my gosh! Wow.
and they'll just be like, like just somebody on a PlayStation sending a group message or something, and she'd be like, "That's some bullshit."
It has begun. All right, let's do the next article. We'll go ahead and tackle this one. This might take some time. This is about the Xbox Series X. This is from Forbes. Forbes is a financial site, but I guess they do game articles every now and then. And here they are talking about the best and worst rated Xbox Series X games that you either should or should not play. I'm just going to start at the bottom because it has the lowest score. Some of you guys might be familiar with these titles. Most of us aren't, but I'll go ahead and read anyway. Number 10, Bright Memory, with a Metascore of 55. I don't know that game. Number 9, what do you say?
I said Bright Memory. I actually played that on the Steam side. It's actually not that bad, but like I think they just needed some more time with the game before they released it on console.
Okay, so that's Bright Memory. Number 9, The Falconer. Yeah, I definitely don't know that game.
Don't know that game.
65 Metascore. Number 8, Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. Heard of this game?
I heard that the multiplayer for it was not that great, but people love the zombies.
Yeah, it looks like it says it's reviewed the same way on the PS5, so it's got the same score. Okay, 76. Number 7, Gears Tactics. That's part of the Gears of War series. And there it is up there. Number 6, Observer System Redux with a score of 79.
Don't know what that is.
Never heard this game. Oh, we've heard of this one. Number 5, NBA 2K21 with a score of 80.
They said it's on every platform, but the review was well on Series X specifically, which uses its new refined power to create even more immersive experience than ever.
Yeah. Yeah, it's trying to do like, the not just the season, but the off-season stuff too. I guess that's what they're talking about. Number 4, Dirt 5 with the Metascore of 82. So yeah, this is a racing game, according to this article. 82. Number 3, Yakuza, Like a Dragon.
This is so ironic because like they a lot of the Xbox we know was like mad as hell about them not getting Yakuza, but Yakuza Like a Dragon was announced, and the Yakuza games getting on there, and they want to praise the game now. That's crazy.
Yeah, they were anti-Japan, but now they get a game like Yakuza, and now all of a sudden they're pro-Japan. What a bunch of dummies.
Right.
Anyway, number 2, Assassin's Creed Valhalla with a score of 86. And yours truly is playing the game right now, just on the Xbox. Number 1, Tetris Effect Connected. Tetris? Whoa, okay.
Oh, I actually downloaded to my Xbox One a couple of days ago, and I actually been playing that Tetris at night. It's actually, man, revisiting Tetris after all these years. I got to speed difficult 9, and it started going fast. I'm like, oh shit! But then what I think will make it so fun is that like the music changes, the background, everything just goes together. I think that's a real good Tetris game that they really did.
That's the same game that I just said. The Tetris. What was it again? Tetris Effect.
Yeah, Tetris Effect. It's actually pretty good. If you got an Xbox, try it out. It's real fun to test out. Thank you, Sigma Jones. Appreciate it.
Yeah, welcome, Sigma. I'm glad we can entertain you while you are working hard. Yeah, keep it up, man.
WWE 2K20. Which game you referring to? Because I mean,
are you talking about NBA 2K21 or just in the wrestling game in general?
I mean, because like NBA, I haven't played a sports game like really like die hard played a sports game since NFL 2K5, and that was the last one, and I literally kind of like gave up that game.
Yeah, that's a long time ago. Yeah, it's the same way with me. Like I remember playing like the NBA Live versions like 2004, 2003, 2005. But since then, it's just been non-sports games from here on out, man.
There's nothing really to go for it. They rehash
Yeah,
modes, and now they try to make it so much open basketball games to where you have a journey mode or something to where you can play basketball on the streets. It's like, okay, I have NBA 2K12 and NBA 2K13.
yeah, I played that game, NBA Street Volume 2. I owned that game in the past. Fun game too, by the way. Real
Oh
cool.
yeah, Streets Volume 2. Whew.
Yeah,
That soundtrack in that boy is amazing.
slappers. Yeah, slapping instrumentals on there.
Oh,
Man,
man, that's crazy.
the non-sports games is just, really the only thing they change up to me is the graphics and some of the off-season stuff that they do. They really expanded on that to where you're more like a general manager, and then they try to make it like it's fancy league and stuff. But outside of that, I mean, gameplay wise, it's pretty much the same. So you're
Yeah.
not really missing out on anything.
I mean, then like the update just makes you feel kind of weird. Like, oh man, you can see the sweat dropping off their face. Like, what? Like, I don't care about that. Like,
Yeah, graphics. That's what I'm saying.
oh man, you can see the bulge in their shorts, and it's like, I don't care about that.
Don't get me wrong, it's a nice touch and everything. I'm not hating on it. But, overall, it's like it's kind of the same stuff. So it'd be no different me playing my old game like back in the early '90s or mid '90s or the 2000s. It's just the resolution's a lot better, and you get to see these guys' crazy facial expressions after they make a play.
Right.
Okay, let's check out the Demon Slayer article you got here.
Okay, and here, so the Demon Slayer article, and for the manga name is Kimetsu no Yaiba. The final like Demon Slayer final volume, like the last chapter has already been done. It's been done for I think since last year, or which probably earlier this year. I'm not entirely like sure, but Demon Slayer manga, like it definitely did numbers. Like it took charts.
120 million copies.
Yes, and those numbers scared the One Piece community. Like they was like, no, seriously, like people in the One Piece community was like, yo, I can't believe they're catching up to these sales. And it's like, yeah, and they didn't have that many volumes. Like Demon Slayer, if you look at it on the manga side, it was kind of like short, it's like mid-tier of length. So you really don't have to waste a lot of time reading it.
Dang.
But if you take a look at this article, it pretty much says that they're going to add 39 new pages when it ships on December 4th. And these pages will consist of 14-page epilogue as well as 25 pages of bonus extra content. And I can't wait to see that because I've been saying this anytime I do a manga like review or like a series review based on the manga, is that manga endings as of lately has been kind of like trash. Like Promised Neverland has probably been like the best manga ending. Seven Deadly Sins manga ending, underwhelming. Fucking Demon Slayer manga ending was kind of, it didn't sit well with me. It didn't sit well. And it's another one too. Of course, Fairy Tail and Bleach. I didn't like the way they ended, and I think the kind of crap Fairy Tail gave up, they can go like shoot themselves in the head. All I care on.
Well, you know which manga ending was the worst of all, and you and me kind of share the sentiment. Do we need to say it together?
Prison School.
Prison School.
I would never forgive them for that. And look, JJ, they came off of one of the best arcs. I mean, if they were to do a season 2 off that arc, that shit would have people laughing.
Dog, the comedy, yeah, right after, because when they got rid of the old president and the vice president, they had a new president and vice president. Though, man, her team was off the chain, guys. The stuff they did, them girls do, was crazy. It was absolutely insane. You thought anime was crazy, like the first season? If they did, like Ash said, they did a sequel to that, man, dog, it would have been, ridiculous.
Look, I could tell you about one scene like that would have had you down. Like for some reason, the new president, like she put these snakes down, right?
Yeah.
Now they thought the snakes was poison because you know how the snake design was. So both of the old president and the main protagonist got bitten. So they was like, oh my god, we gotta suck the poison out. So the guy goes to suck her leg to get the poison out, and then she turned around and was like, okay, I'm about to suck the poison out of you. So they ended up in this weird 69 position, and
Oh man.
find out the snake was actually poison, and they just like gave each other these looks. Oh my god.
Oh man. Yeah, because Mari was sitting all up in Kyoshi's face. He's sucking. He trying to suck the poison out of her thigh and shit. Oh man.
But I think like I think my favorite one because I mean again Hana, I really wanted her and old boy to get together, but man, when she got him back and she peed on him, fuck. My man was like, my life just ended.
Yeah. It's over. It's over, man. I never did that to you. Never.
When she tried to walk away, he was like, how am I supposed to live my life now? You peed on me. You're not gonna say nothing.
God damn. And then they corrupted Chio, man. Chio was corrupted. She ended up being just like Mario at the end of the manga. I'm like, oh no.
Yo,
Why?
I did not like that. Yo,
I did not like it either, man. Why?
and then like the way that it ended and how everything went down, like I definitely wanted things to end on a different note, like way better than that. The way they came off in a way that they transitioned for just being funny to like this romantic like triangle that they had going on.
Mhm.
Oh, wow, man, prison school. It's on like some of the popular sites, but if you need a site to watch it on, I could just shoot you on Twitter, a good site that JJ put me on, and you could check it out. It's like prison school is funny, like it will have you dying laughing. Like the shit that goes on in there is crazy, and then in the manga with the other part on there. Look, I'm gonna tell you like this. I lost like I'm pretty sure I didn't took like 25% chunk of my life laughing that hard. Like it was so fucking funny. I can't
The
even like
principal was one of my favorite characters on there. Every story with the principal, that shit was hilarious.
oh my god, when he lost his memory, he got into the wild. Oh my
He went into the wild naked.
naked, met a girl and
It
everything.
was hot.
And then
Oh man, she had it all.
and then he had like a pet bear. I don't
Oh man, principal. He had a life, boy. Say what you want about the principal. That guy had a life.
Yo, if I had like an uncle or like a cousin like that, man, he would have been my idol, bruh. I want to live like him. Right, my man's went into the wild, butt naked, met a girl, like, and I'm pretty sure he probably banged the crap out of her. Had a pet bear and literally like still had that smooth talk when he had amnesia. Oh my god.
I've seen a little bit of he's talking about Grand Blue. I've seen a little bit of Grand Blue. Dude is not like Grand Blue. I'm sorry. Yeah,
Yeah,
because that had to do with college and stuff. Like they're in a high school doing this little stuff, man.
yo, like this.
Yeah.
Man, and I'm telling you, like some of the shit that you see in there, it would have you laughing. Like, I mean,
Wow. Shoot.
yo, I'm telling you, you would like. I would say if you got to just read once in your life, man.
Yeah.
Like,
They
it's
definitely won't do it justice because they only did 12 episodes and it only ended to where the new principal and her team came through and then that was it. You didn't see what they did to the girls when they went to jail. So gotta check out the manga and see what we're talking about here. I say Prison School was funny up until the end of the wet t-shirt contest. After that, then it went to crap.
yeah, it basically like because it again like when the way that they did the second part, like we already know that he had this like crazy crush on Chocho, but like honestly, if you see how the way that it went, Hana was his bottom bitch. I'm sorry to put it in that perspective, but and the shouts out to South Park for coming up with the word bottom bitch. That was his main chick. He could call her and she will stop everything she doing to help my man out. And she did it out of love. Like she admitted to herself that she actually fell in love with him. And it's like my man didn't realize what he had right there. Like it's crazy. Like and for them to
he was so still focused on Chill all that time.
he was so focused on her, but he still like kind of like loved her and he messed that up. Like I don't understand. Like he should have like
I can understand he loved Chill.
but like Hana hits every of his like characteristics. She ended up becoming a perv. She peed back on him, like literally, like full drowns pee. Not just any pee. I'm pretty sure that boy had to be stinking yellow. But like and the way that it happened, bruh, like she found his porn and wanted him to turn it on. And like literally, like I think if they kept and nobody interrupted him, he would have smashed that. What getting peed on? It would have happened.
Yeah, it would have definitely happened one way or another. If he got hard enough, he would have definitely did it with her.
I mean, Chocho did have a moment though, because like it was a point in time where her and Hana had that conversation. Like, do you know everything about him? Do you know that he a perv? And it seemed like she didn't mind it. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, she didn't care, man. She was that angelic dude. Like, oh, he's into that type of stuff. Well, that's okay as long as he's nice around me. I mean, it's no big deal. She was that carefree, but then next thing you know, dang, she got peed on too.
Yo, that was wild. Like,
man, that wow, man. Yeah, after that, she became Mari 2.0.
Yo, that was wild. that was some wild stuff. And I mean, holy crap, this manga talk got us like so off track with this.
Yeah,
but all in all, like manga endings have like really been like one of the things that's been annoying me. And nothing has really annoyed me the most besides ending is really Dragon Ball Super. And it's going into like the annoyance of how Fairy Tail ended their stuff. Because Dragon Ball Super, I don't know if you guys read the recent manga. Apparently, Goku could do the fucking Susanoo. I don't understand this shit. Like,
yeah, from what Azra told me, he's a Titan now. Like, what's going on here?
like, it literally they fucked up. Like, I don't understand. Like, why? You have this awesome art, this awesome villain, and you better go to waste. Dragon Ball Super just ended like before you fuck it up. I don't even want them to bring back Super Saiyan 4. Just leave it where it's at. Just end the show. I don't want you fucking up nothing else.
Okay, so one more anime article here, and now we just found this today. So for those that have HBO Max, they're going to stream the English dub for Jujutsu Kaisen. And let's see what date are they going to do that. Let's see. Do they have a date? Oh, okay. It said it's starting December 4th. It's going to be part of their Crunchyroll collection. So yeah, mark down your calendars for those that have HBO Max. You'll get to see Jujutsu Kaisen in English. So that's good news for you guys.
Yeah. Yep. Crunchyroll, they on thin ice right now.
Jay, wait, what? They made they made the Busok? They remade it. What? When they do that?
They
explain that one, Ezra. What when they do that? And why?
Pretty much, like if you look at the new art, it's a lot of elements they took from. They took elements from the Buu saga and the Cell saga.
Okay, the manga. Okay.
And if they like it made no sense. Like, you know how like in the Cell games, like Cell pretty much made himself into a bomb, and he was going to blow up the Earth, and Goku kind of like did the extra transmission, the solution to him stopping from blowing up the Earth.
Oh yeah, dang.
So basically, the new villain, he was able to combine himself with the planet, and the only way to kill him was by blowing the planet up.
Of course. Destroy planet Earth again. How many times have we seen this play before, boys and girls?
And then, oh, guess what? Yamcha just said the dumbest thing in the world. Oh man, we could just use the Dragon Balls and just wish the planet back. Like that's like
The planet's the enemy now, fool.
if you blow up the oh my god, I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with this nigga. Like
God.
but yeah, like the manga right now is like the only manga that I want to see how it ends, because I know for a fact that the ending should be nothing but fire, is Attack on Titan ending.
Yeah, that's expected. That's anticipated. This is given how crazy and how captivating the story is. Hey, Aaron should go out on top. Either he can go out on top, or he can die in a blaze of glory, whichever. It's
Oh yeah. And just like Azrael said, he said they fucking use Oob. They use Oob.
My boy Oop, man. Oh, dude, he messed up too.
They couldn't get enough energy when Goku was trying to get back into his Ultra Instinct form. So Oob had enough energy to get him to go Ultra Instinct and to make him go into Goku Sasano. Like, oh,
God,
hot damn.
you kidding me? Wow.
Right. This, oh my God. My God. I'm done. I'm like, I don't know, man. Like, it was at a point in time when Vegeta made his appearance and he was fighting the new villain. It was like, yeah, Vegeta doing this thing. Yeah. And then, oh man. Then they bring Goku and Ultra Instinct and an Angel. Ugh, fuck. I don't know.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's really something. So yeah, do you guys want us to talk about the recent animes this week, like what we've been watching, just for a brief moment? Because today I watched Jujutsu Kaisen episode 9, I believe, and then Fire Force the episode 22, and the day before that Akadama Drive, and haven't watched Yashahime yet, so I'll probably watch that tomorrow or maybe like when I go back to work Monday. And then yeah, Golden Kamuy is Monday, so of course can't watch it yet. But yeah, Akadama Drive, I won't reveal too much, but our girl, she gets bodies. I'll just leave it at that. She gets bodies.
But she got bodies now, man. She's an official criminal. I don't give a like. She don't nothing to play with, man. You give her an open can, and she gonna end your life.
Yeah.
Look. With a certain retro, I'm calling Swindler. She can handle it.
Yeah. We're gonna call Swindle on Mr. Coronavirus Star. So if he decides to walk his way back in here, unbanned somehow, and starts apologizing like he usually does, we're gonna bring the Swindler over. We're gonna start hiring her. Like, hey, handle that dude right there. Get him.
Yeah, doctor is still babe VGL. Like, I don't care how scumbag the community don't like her. I still love the doctor. I don't care.
Oh man, hey, she can operate on me. I don't care. You know.
Right. And on this,
if I die by her blades, it's all good. Like that dude, that one dude that she stabbed in the throat.
Okay.
And he got to see the goods.
Man, he got to see the goods. Look. When she said she gonna make a man out of Hulu, I'm like, bro, if he gets the cookie, if my man's get the cookie,
Yeah, you're revealing too much, dog. That's all I said when she was saying she was gonna do bodies. I didn't say nothing about her hair.
Man, look. Let's end it right there. But I did get a chance to check out Noblesse. Noblesse was actually pretty strong this week. like I said, I out of the Crunchyroll originals, that one seems to be at a very steady pace. I ain't gonna say it's been super strong, but it's like it's pacing itself in a very slow direction, but it was pretty strong this week. I think they doing a decent job. Out of the big three that's coming from the Crunchyroll experience between Tower of God, God of High School, and Noblesse, Noblesse probably going to be like at the top of that list if you ask me.
Good deal.
About fucking time, Crunchyroll. But didn't they drop their Oryx or Onyx crap? Like I have not heard nothing good about it.
Not that I know of.
But yeah, I haven't checked out Jujutsu Kaisen, but I heard it was a decent episode. Fire Force, I heard it was pretty good. Yashihime, I'm expecting a very interesting episode like last one. Can't wait. But yeah.
Let me talk about Golden Kamuy briefly. We didn't. It came out Monday, so yeah, I can talk about this. So the latest episode of Golden Kamuy was pretty much a flashback for Rurouni Kenshin fans. Okay, now it's interesting because in the Discord, VGL was comparing Hijikata to Saito Hajime. They're part of Shinsengumi. They're basically these guys that were fighting against the Meiji government, the new government that was trying to take over Japan and change it to more Western values, things of that nature. So the Shinsengumi, basically, they were the guys that represent the old Japan, the samurai way of Japan. But it was funny because he was comparing him to Saito, and Saito was actually the third captain. He wasn't the top captain; he was the third captain, whereas Hijikata was the first captain. And if you remember Rurouni Kenshin, I think there was a scene where he was fighting Usui, I believe, and he mentioned the Kototsu. That's like his go-to move, And so the Kototsu was actually invented by Hijikata. And that's why Saito picked up that technique, and that's why he kept using it over and over again, because it was one of their strongest attacks. It's like, yeah, this is something that Hijikata Toshizo made. So it's kind of funny that he was comparing him to Hijikata when Hijikata is like not only higher ranked than him, but more likely a better warrior too. And so yeah, in Golden Kamuy, he was hunting down a guy that was a Batosai. He was a manslayer, right? Yeah, so his name was Yoichiro. Yeah, Yoichiro. Yoichiro, because he got so old, he did all this work back in Kyoto. He killed all these men on behalf of the Meiji government only to get used. And he did it for his master, his master had to turn him in because he killed so many people. It's like, man, we can't let this guy keep going like this free. And so he sent him to prison. And I think he got out. I think he was in prison more than once because at some point he married an Ainu woman. And that was like a scene at the end of that Golden Kamuy episode. He saw this woman smile at him, and I think that was his wife. So he married a Ainu, which is an indigenous people in Hokkaido. And so I think the second time he got out of prison was when they had the outbreak. The Sugimoto and all those guys came in there, and they blew up the prison to get Nokurabo, which is Sirpa's father. And so when Hijikata, they found out that Yoichiro was a tattooed convict. He had the tattoos on him. And so they went up there and they bum rushed the area, the city that he was hiding in. They found out where he was at. They killed off some guys that were trying to hunt him down too. And then they had that little duel, Hijikata and Yoichiro. And Yoichiro lost because he even said to Hijikata, like, man, you're still young. You still got it. Time stopped for you. Time never stopped for me. That's why I got weak. That's why I can't fight no more. I was like, damn, that was some dope shit. So yeah, real good episode of Golden Kamuy. But I'm hoping the next episode they go to the prison. They start, you're gonna start seeing some wild things happen in that prison. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Yep. Yeah, that was Golden Kamuy. Sorry for the long-winded response.
Oh, no, that's cool. Golden Kamuy, like I said, is very interesting. Very, very, very interesting. Gotta love it.
Okay, I think for the remainder of the stream, guys, if you guys saw my video as well as Ash's video about our games of the year, I put my video out there and then Ash did his. But for time's sake, we'll kind of just briefly hash over our picks, so to speak. And me with only having one console, my game choices are limited anyway. So I said my 5, in no particular order: Romance of the Three Kingdoms 14. Then I had The Last of Us Part 2, Then I had Final Fantasy VII, which I didn't play. But I've seen Ash play it, and I've also seen Alex Molina play it. Shout out to him. Here's this. I put that on my Game of the Year nominee list. And then I put down Neo 2, which I'm still playing, sort of. And I put down Ghost of Tsushima, which I am also still playing. So those are my picks for Game of the Year. And Ash, you want to quickly, run down yours?
Sure. I put down Doom Eternal, and again, shout out to VGO. He was happily let me able to use some of his footage for my video. I couldn't record mine because if I played on the Xbox, Xbox is in the bedroom. It's not actually my actual game room because of my PC. But unfortunately, Game Pass does not allow you to download certain games on your PC. So unfortunately, couldn't do it from here. So, but I am, thank you, VGL, for that. Persona 5 Royal. Of course, I have been playing that. Actually beat the first Persona 5. Royal, loving that too. Like JJ Wilson said, I did play Final Fantasy VII Remake, and that's on my list also. That game is beautiful. I love the way they did with the updated audio. Gotta love it. Neo 2. Man, Neo 2 is so underrated. It makes me mad.
Me too.
I did put Ghost of Tsushima on there because out of that pick, I would say that's the one thing that I do want to be on number one on my list is Ghost of Tsushima. I think that should win Game of the Year. And also, just want to let you know, I did have an honorable mention of Resident Evil 3 Remake because that is one of my favorite Resident Evil games of all time. The only reason that it didn't make the list, y'all, is because of the fact that they did not have the multi-ending like they did with the original game.
Nice. Okay, so those are our picks for Game of the Year. So what we wanted the chat to do is, like we said earlier in the stream, go ahead and think about your games of the year and put them in the chat. So you can go ahead and do that right now, and then we'll see what games we didn't see, and then we can just talk about it. And we'll also display our list if you so choose to. So yeah, go ahead and do that, while we still have some time. How's it going, J Chip? Welcome.
Welcome, J Chip, and also nice review too. I checked out your video. I know you've seen the comment I left on there, but good review. If you haven't seen it, J Chip show, he does his reviews and stuff too. Check him out. But yeah, if you could post it in the chat, it doesn't have to be a certain amount of lists. If you want to put one game, that's fine. If you want to put like 2 or 3, maybe even 5, you can. Yeah. So Doom Eternal, the game for the year for VGL. Doom Eternal was real good though. It's just kind of crazy that a lot of people, a lot of people did get well received by a lot of people. It's even on the Game Awards for one of the contenders for Game of the Year. So I think that's a real good honorable mention though. Like it's a real good game, really intense. Azra says, see, most of the games I played were mobile, and the only one I played Tsushima. So, I mean, if that's the only game he played, I take a like.
Azra, go ahead and be more specific. Like, put down some of the mobile games that you played, and make a little brief description, because I might even look them up. Okay, Wildman said he beat Resident Evil 3 in 4 hours and 15 minutes. Very impressive.
Oh, you beat me by like 30 minutes. Look, only reason it took me an extra 30 minutes, and you can actually look on the stream for this, I was actually not trying to pass up the Magnum that was in the hospital, and I literally went back and tried to find, like, going to do that little route like 3 or 4 times. Oh man, but yeah, I still play mobile as real. Actually, I played this one mobile game called Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. So nice JRPG turn-based. Love it. Joshua said, currently playing Legend of the Hero, Trails of the Coast 2, and Mega Dimension Neptuna 7, and Tokyo Exodus X, and Dark Rose Valkyrie, Ashman, and VGL. Oh man, I got all of those. Haven't played Trails of the Coastal 2 because I'm still currently playing and also streaming the first one. Neptunia 7, I have played that, gotta go back to it. Tokyo, that's later down the line, and Dark Rose Valkyrie is later down the line. But yeah, all of those is actually really good JRPGs. Love them.
Okay, J Tip says Resident Evil 3 as well as Tony Hawk's Pro Skater Remake. Dang, I forgot all about that game, Tony Hawk.
Tony Hawk Pro Skater Remake is good. The only thing that gets me is something with the online, I guess, with I'm not sure. It's something with the online with the matchmaking or something like that. I'm not entirely sure. I don't own the game, and it's been so long since I played Tony Hawk Pro Skater. But it was interesting. Sega
Uh,
one game of the year is Battletoads. Wow.
Second fraud.
I mean, Battletoads was good, but I don't think it's game of the year status. I mean,
No, absolutely not.
but
He's such a kidder.
but back to J Chip though. The Resident Evil 3 remake is again, if it wasn't for like it not having the multi for if it would have had the multi ending on there, I definitely would have put it on my list. But it's an honorable mention because I still love the game. I thought the update to Nemesis was good. I liked the new Kingdom Hearts game. Kingdom Hearts 3. It was good. I think I posted under the Discord that the only thing that gets me about Kingdom Hearts is the dialogue. Other than that, it's good. I don't have no complaint.
As with the Legends, all the anime games, Dragon Ball Legends, Seven Deadly Sins. I don't know what V4 is, and Bleach Brave Souls. All right.
See, I played.
Go ahead, Ash.
No, I was gonna say that Bleach Brave Souls. I was actually playing that myself. I think the last time I did, I got the Aizen, the form he had when he had the Hogyoku on his chest. That's the last form that I got in the last time that I played.
Sweet.
Currently playing Tekken 7 or Dead Alive 6. Ash.
I'm still playing Tekken 7. And Josh, if you want to, after the stream's over, I did the Kunimitsu. I did a Kunimitsu stream on my channel. So if you want to check that out, you can, unless you already got it as a character in your planner. So,
and look, I'm just telling anybody if you want to get busy on the Tekken 7, let your boy know. You know, we get busy. I throw them hands. The challenge is there. Ash the man don't back down for nobody.
Yeah, man. We're all hoping Shishima does get it, at the Game Awards specifically. I think the Game Awards is on a Thursday, so we can definitely talk about what they did, like in the stream up ahead. Let's see what date that is. December 11th. Yeah, December 11th. So that'll be back on my channel. Damn, perfect.
Yeah. Let me see. I think Resident Evil 3 was this year, but I think it was my pick for working on the Kingdom Hearts game for the one. Joda said, I know Star Wars Jedi Fallen is not nominated for Game of the Year, but it is my game of the year. Actually, yeah, a lot of people who I know play Jedi First Order love the game. But at the same time, they feel like the game was kind of like easy to complete. And actually, the people who I know who own the game has also platinum the game, and they did that all within like 5 days.
Okay, good deal, Josh. J Chip, you're playing Control? I play Control. That's actually a good game. I streamed that too. I streamed most of the game. Sure did. Wow.
Yeah, Control seemed pretty cool.
Yeah, Control is awesome, man. I'm not even gonna lie. It's an interesting game.
Next time it goes on sale, I'm probably gonna have to pick that up finally.
Yeah, freaking Jane picking up boulders with her mind and shit. Telekinesis, man. Woo.
Oh man, Killer J. So Ghost of Tsushima for you too. So that makes me, you, Azrael, and JJ game of the year. Fallen Order. Yeah, Jedi Fallen Order is actually pretty awesome. I'm a Star Wars fan. I love it. I want to play Jedi Fallen Order, but I am boycotting EA, so I'm hoping to find a used copy or maybe get it for a Christmas gift. Yeah, I mean, I think they I don't know if you check like the PlayStation Store on the Steam market, but they actually have the game on sale right now for pretty cheap. Let me see what they have. I know for a fact Steam market has it on sale. They have quite a few games on sale.
Wow. I was briefly looking up any news about Ubisoft since that little mishap 2 weeks ago. It looks like nothing new has changed unless I go on Twitter.
Oh man.
Oh my goodness. So yeah. He talked about Silent Hill.
Yep, Silent Hill 2.
Okay.
Yes, on the Steam market, Jedi Fallen Order is $24.
Not bad. Not
Yeah.
bad at all. Hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Anything else, guys? I'm just gonna check on Twitter real quick. I don't think there's been any new news. They still haven't caught this guy. They
Yo,
still not caught man that jumped on the Animus and decided to play with people at Ubisoft.
Mario Kart 8 Deluxe review is tomorrow. Can't wait for it, Killer J. Cannot wait. Haven't played Tales of the Legend of the Hero, Trails of the Cold Steel 3, and Gotta Eat It 3, and Tales of series, and Persona 5 and Demon Gaze X. Or just yet. Well, yeah, I haven't played part 3 also because I'm still playing part 1. God Eater 3 is actually on sale on the Steam market and the PlayStation Store. So you can definitely check it out and see how much it costs. The Tales of series, I have played every Tales of series beside a couple of the ones that's probably on the DS, but I have played and beaten all of the Tales of games. So, and they're always pretty fun. The games I'm currently playing are from Software Games, Dark Souls 3, Bloodborne, and some on how to get to double A silver early in the game when I was supposed to. Um, I played Dark Souls 1, but I haven't went and played. I played 2 a little bit, but I haven't played 3 at all. Demon Souls, love Demon Souls, love that one. Bloodborne, I got to get back to that.
Yeah, no news, man. What they're talking about right now is this patch update that they did for Valhalla about between the PS5 and the Xbox. Bunch of tit for tat nonsense.
Oh, and you said, let me see, what's your favorite anime of the year? Right now, it would be just like Azrael, Jujutsu Kaisen. That intro, oh my god, I got that as my notification right now. Man, that intro, that
It's a good song. I'm not even gonna lie. I got it on my car too. I mean,
I'm rendering the Last of Us Part 2 review. Cool, man. That's going to be a great Christmas review.
yeah, like initially I was gonna lean towards Baki, and then my sleeper was I Hear Nasora. And by the way, that video that I did the review for I Hear Nasora is like at 9.4 views, 9,000 by the way, 9,400 views I think on my channel. And what else? And after that, then Akadama Drive came out. I was like, whoa, ho, ho, like that just blew a lot of expectations that I thought Zan was going to be. So yeah, I say it's going to probably be Akadama Drive for certain, unless Jujutsu Kaisen comes out with some crazy episodes after this. So I'll see.
Right. No, that's understandable. That is understandable. Like the only video that I probably get, some of my videos that I probably got like that high is probably my King and Ashura review, which is like a 5.4K, and my Prison School, which is at 2.1K.
Yeah, my prison school video, the rant that I did was like at 3,500 views, I think, maybe 4,000. I'm not sure.
Oh yeah.
I gotta see. What's the worst game you played of the year? Oh man, gotta tackle this one.
Oh my God, what's the worst gameplay of the year? Oh man, hold on. I could go through the libraries real quick. Hold on. I gotta go through all my library. No, let me see. Um, I don't have nothing on the Steam market that I did not like. Yeah, so far on the Steam market, I don't have anything that I didn't like. Let me check PlayStation real quick. Cause then now I'm gonna have to go into Xbox. That's probably where the game of
I don't
2020.
be playing no sorry games either. That's the thing, though. I'll be just playing the games and random like, this is trash, even though I pick it up and I'm thinking it's good. Like, nah, that's not how my brain usually operates.
Yeah, let me see. Let's see. Worst game of the year.
This was 2020. Yeah, worst game of 2020, not for the decade. I'll say
Um. Okay, I'm gonna say this. Okay, so I do have a worst game of the year, and I also stream the game. Now, the reason I'm gonna say it's the worst game because of what the game represents and how it really doesn't make no fucking sense whatsoever. But honestly, I still enjoy the game just because of the nostalgic feeling. But Shaq Fu of Legend Reborn, that's the worst game I played this year.
oh man.
That story,
Shaq, by the way. No, this is Shaquille O'Neal.
it was more funny than anything. But if I have to say the worst game, that would take the cake.
Dang. uh,
VGL said his PSP Mario 64 video has 4K views. Hell
yeah,
yeah.
saw that.
I put Puss in Boots on the NES, and I say that will be the worst game I played this year. Ooh. That's crazy. But yeah, that probably be it though for me for the worst game of the year. And I'm gonna tell you like this: if you about to ask, just in case, because I'm probably gonna beat you to punch to this, but if you about to ask what's the worst anime of the year, oh man, that's Gibiati all day.
Yeah, that's easy for us.
Gibiati lose that.
And
if Gibiati had to go for any kind of award, that would be the award for the worst anime of the year.
yeah, that was the easy one for us.
Like
I even did a review for that too on my channel. I did a review for GBID saying how bad was it really. I said, yeah, it's bad. It's bad.
It's very bad. That
Man,
man.
I forgot the man's name again. God damn it. It starts with an S. Ah, crap. I forget these folks' names. Maybe I need to look it up again. That's how bad the anime is. I can't remember the characters. Sensui. Sensui. That's his name. Remember, Sensui. Yeah, that dude kills Yoshinaga. He's freaking alien. Then he has to say bye to Kathleen. I'll never see you again. I want you to go. And says like, yeah, you'll see me again. I'm a cheat. Oh
Man,
Feng Shui? No, not Feng Shui. Sensui. Let me type it in. Hold on. Let me type it in. Sensui. Feng Shui. Feng Shui, you mean? Oh man.
Okay, while I'm at the Earthworm Jim 64 was my worst game of the year I played. Oh man.
Earthworm Jim, man, you going way back, wild man. I remember that as a kid.
Oh man, look. So Azrael said worst worst anime of the decade.
Oh gosh. Hey, GBI is up there. I'm not even gonna lie, man.
I don't know.
There have been some worse animes for sure.
Boku no Pico is probably like the worst of the decade. Like
yeah, Boku no Pico, which I didn't watch really, but I watched a little bit of and I was looking at that like, what the heck is this?
Don't do it, JJ. Don't do it. Look. I'm telling you, you're gonna want to get off the internet.
My eyes after seeing that, dude. That's how bad it looked to me.
Look, I'm gonna tell you like this, like man, like he just tell you about the 5 minutes. Call it that. So look, this guy puts a quarter and look at them like binoculars that they have. So he sees this person playing the water, which in some cases does look like a girl, but that's not the case. So he goes to this bar, see the same person as there. The same person, the owner of the shop says, that is my 14-year-old nephew.
Oh.
So look. going into the next scene.
God, it, man.
Going into the next scene, he's seen the grown ass man is seen holding hands and walking down the street. What the fuck to you, boy? And they go back to the same spot he looked through the binoculars. So he lifts the boy up to look through the binoculars. Now,
yeah, Azrael, Dragon Ball Super anime is definitely up there for me. Yeah, just because of how they butchered the show, how they butchered the storyline, and how
he put Sword Art on there. Oh my god. I don't know. Everybody call me weird for this, but I like Sword Art, and I mean, I would dissect it like this before I finish with Boku no Pico. But Sword Art season 1, it was mixed for me because the first half was good, but the second half, because they took so much away from what the actual light novel did. Now, season 2 completely was trash. It was complete trash. Nobody could change that. It was complete trash. But Alicization was good. What about the anime Luke and Goofy? No. No. I gotta go with the Kevin Hart with this. No. Goofy wasn't ready. So Joseph said, "This anime is Neo Genesis." Really?
Kind of. Oh man, he got turned out in the worst kind of way.
You don't like Neo Genesis, Joshua? That shit was good.
Yeah, the old school Neon Genesis. Yeah, that's a classic.
Even in old school, not that bad. I ain't even gonna hold you up. Like that right there kind of hurts. You're gonna have to let me know what you didn't like about it, man. I need to know. But look, now JJ, look, where I left off on Boku no Pico, this is where I'm gonna leave. This is the thing that got me and what made me throw my old phone. So as he left the boy up to look through the binoculars, he goes to look at his neck, sniffs it, and almost kissed his boy's neck.
Oh, hell no.
Oh my god, that don't you ever. Oh, so you must not be into like very like horror like things, like anything that kind of like is like remotely like scary or anything like that.
Dang, man, that's crazy.
Sword Art is pointless after the first season, given the premise of the show. Well, yes and no, because the idea behind Sword Art is that, you know, when everybody first seen it, it was the game that was supposed to make it feel like reality. Like that's the whole reason for Sword Art, just to know that if you die in the game, you die in real life. But the way that they portrayed it in season 2, or at least the second half, wasn't really good, especially when they stopped following the light novel. Now, when they did season 2, Alicization, that actually got back to the roots of what the series is because of the fact that the underground, the underworld that they used for that, it definitely did build that bridge back, because when Kirito actually went to that world and actually, you know, lived in that world for the shorter period of time, like he lived like from when he was like 6 all the way up until like his late teens in there, in the shortest time frame. It really did have an effect on him in the real world. And just not only just that, and I'm sorry to go and spoil this if anybody had any kind of intentions of watching Sword Art Alicization. At the end of Alicization, the way things went down, Kirito and Asuna had to live 120 years, and look, JJ, just gonna kill you in an hour span. Like, so look, the mind has to live 120 years in the system, in the mainframe system of a world that, you know, and they might have to live like that for an hour. So living 120 years in an hour, that will fuck your mind up, but they did it. I don't understand how, but they did it.
Damn.
So
when you look at the world the same, when they got back to the real world, the real self, they couldn't look at the world the same, man. They would have so much more experience and knowledge. It would
Right.
get bored quick.
And that's the thing. When the main character Kirito got out, he told him to erase his memory from when they was left in the game. I mean, not in the game, but in the world, because at this point it's not a game no more. It's literally like having an experience in there or whatever.
Yeah.
So they have him erase his list, erase the memories, but they saved it on the hard drive, in which in the fucking night novel they haven't really continued it off, but they are plan on doing. They plan the next anime they plan on doing is an Asuna perspective of Sword Art Online, of which they're not supposed to have that blockage that they had on the first half, in which they're actually going to show everything verbatim, like basically, like I don't know if you've seen like the first half, but when Kirito went to go stay at Asuna place, they actually had like real belly bumping in that scene. They just took it out in the anime.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I hate the fact that they took so much away and people look at Sword Art as being like, oh, everybody loves Kirito, but it's technically from a standpoint, I have seen a lot worse, and a lot of people compared to Dark Hat was like, oh, it's not as good as Dark Hat. Unfortunately, I hate to be the bearer of bad news. It is. Because Dark Hat is worse than Sword Art, because Dark Hat's story, it was all over the place. And when they finished it very, very poorly, in my opinion. And even in what hey, so it ended with something else. I hate
looking gosh. Hey, we know a certain someone in the ex-kitten community loves Berserk. So yeah, like myself, not really a big fan of that anime, especially the way that guy talks about
and you know what? That particular person who was talking about Mr. Pink Juice, that's what I'm gonna call him. I'm gonna call him Pink Juice. He loves Berserk, but he criticized God of War.
Yeah.
That is a contradiction, my good fellow. That is a contradiction.
Very contradiction.
Bro, Berserk is nothing but a God of War anime. That's what it is.
Yeah.
And that's to me, that's like you saying, hey, look, I like God of War, but I'm gonna just call it Berserk just to kind of fool y'all. Really? Okay.
Oh my gosh, man. The same individual like He-Man, by the way, who kind of has similar traits to Kratos. I mean, sort of. So.
Yeah, Ezra. And I'm gonna say his name just the one time. Yeah, that's he about new name, Pink Juice.
Well, I call him Medea, but you know.
I'm gonna call him because every time he does one of his videos, he always has that pink like cap that he wears like upside down, trying to be cool. That's what I'm gonna call him, Pink Juice.
Pink Juice. Don't forget the towel. You know he has that pink sweat.
He got that in the pink. He got that in the key sweat concept for being creepy.
Exactly. Yeah, but yeah, thank you, Twitter, for roasting the fuck out of him. Thank you.
Like, I'm seriously like those guys. Oh man, I could talk all day how stupidity they is. Like they man, like Ermac.
There you go. There it is.
He thought Ermac was green.
Yeah. Oh, that's the red one. Oh, this is green.
Ermac, wait a minute, he's green. Like, what the fuck? And you say you've been gaming for how long? Can you don't? Oh my god.
Oh man, that was too funny, man. I did that video last year. You did that.
Right.
That joke had me crazy.
And the bad part about it is that when you watch the 1995 Mortal Kombat movie, Reptile is even green in there.
He's a freaking lizard, man.
He even says it. Reptile, boom, boom, boom. He kicked the shit out of Liu Kang. Ooh, I love that fight.
Oh yeah, man. He came in. Yeah, that fight with him and Liu Kang was classic too in the first movie. Woo, man. Them dudes went in.
Triple H look like Kratos. Oh man. That I love the first Mortal Kombat movie. I even love the internet series that they did for Mortal Kombat.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Dang it, man! They made so many different like side films and TV sitcoms. So
The new one that was on the Makima channel. Not the Conquest, because the Conquest was
that's the TV, that's the old TV show. But they had that one chick on that boy, Vorpax. Woo! That
uh,
outfit, man. Come on, bro.
hey, she gotta show homage for it, man. You know.
Yes. Heck, they should have put her in the game. They should have put an MK11 with the same outfit.
Yes. Yes.
That should have been Cetrion or Pax. Or just give Cetrion the outfit. I'll be good.
Worst game of the decade. Oh, Ezra, you coming with these questions.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting all this tonight. First game of the decade. Dang, I gotta think about that too.
I gotta go into my list. Hold on. I gotta go. I gotta go down it, man. I can let you know. It is not Shaq Fu. Look, Shaq Fu, it was the worst game I played, but it's not the worst game of the decade.
I can tell you the worst game of the decade for the 2000s for me was the sequel to Genji. Like the game was beautiful, but the gameplay was awful. Oh my gosh, it was awful.
I think here. Let me make sure if I can find it. It was
like what 2008 or so. So I can't really count that one. So that's like an older game. Oh man, but yeah, I gotta think about this one too.
The worst game in my opinion for the decade was Life of Black Tiger.
Life of Black Tiger. I don't even think I heard that one.
I'll link a video for it.
Yeah, the giant enemy crab. I couldn't even beat the sucker, man. That's what pissed me off.
Here you go. There you go. That's the worst game of the decade. Look at this game.
Uh-oh. What we got?
Look, just take a look at it. You don't even have to.
I have to probably look at it on my phone. Doing the live and look on the phone. Check it out. And I'm still doing Roni Kentro reviews. Wow. Manga. Okay, this is it. See the commercial. Let's see, check this out. Okay, it's a black tiger looking thing. Wow. It's moving slow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Let me scroll in some more. Let's see what he's doing. Okay, that's scrolling. Okay, now he's in the woods. Oh, he's attacking a lamb. What? Tiger, kill the freaking lamb. There you go. Why is he struggling against? Was this supposed to be like a hunting type game or something?
I don't know, but they charged $10 for this game.
Only $10. Wow, should have been cheaper than that. Okay, now he's eating it. He's eating a goat. Wow, you can see the scars. He got beat up. Wow. Mission complete. Let's see, I'm gonna scroll up some more. Yeah, it got 130 dislikes, that video you sent me. Yeah, so yeah, a lot of people didn't like this game. Wow. It's running slow, man. That's the first tiger ever.
He said, "Bro, I can't even tell what the hell is happening, Ash." Really?
Well, I'm giving the play-by-play. I just said he hunted a goat. I thought it was a rabbit, but it was a goat.
Oh my!
And now what was it? He got some kind of coin, and he's running. Smells wolves' blood. What does that mean? He fights wolves? Wow, this is yeah. Damn. Yeah, it's a pretty bad game. That's a slow running tiger, guys. I'm just gonna leave it at that. That thing runs super slow. Damn.
Oh my god!
Hey, that's a slap in the face to Black Panther.
To me, it's either that or Money number 9 for me. It's between them two.
Mm-hmm. Well, all right, we've reached the 90-minute mark. Anybody got any last remarks? Before we close out. I know it's been a off the wall stream because we decided to let the chat roll at Liz tonight. Giving their opinions about their favorite games, favorite animes, and things of that nature. So remember, episode 11, the Eternal Vintage Podcast will be on Ash the Man's channel coming up next week. Should be the usual time, December 4th. And then episode 12 will be my channel. Be back here, episode 12. And that'll be like the day probably after the Game Awards. And we can just talk about overall our thoughts about the show. You can get a chance to see everything. And, like I said, anything else, guys? Let's check. BJ said something. Almost done with Spider-Man Venom, Separation Anxiety. Decent game. Cool.
Yeah, it was pretty good. The Chad Mega Man 11 versus
the Virgin Mighty number 9. Oh man. Oh.
Oh yeah.
That.
Oh man. Well, I can't wait to see everybody there. And again, episode 11. Episode 11. Hopefully we have some pretty interesting things going on. I'm gonna try to make it this time to make it like more anime focused this time. Like really go depth in, but honestly, it's probably gonna be talking about more Game Awards stuff still. Not sure what the top is gonna be, people, but definitely appreciate y'all. And don't forget, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button to my boy JJ Wilson, aka JJ Star Win.
Yeah. And also subscribe to Ash the Man if you haven't already as well. What we're doing right now, we're doing back and forth. Like we're doing each episode on different channels. So we start off with Ash, and then it's back to me, and back to Ash again, and back to myself. And after a while, we're gonna eventually get some guests on here. Make it like a 3-way discussion or even a 4-way discussion. Talking about also games and anime, things of that nature, anything relevant that's going on out there in the entertainment world. And so, yeah, do be on the lookout for that in the future. We're gonna work out things behind the scenes, me and Ash, about that. And if anybody else has any requests, just let us know as in the days ahead.
Oh yeah. I mean, if you want us to talk about a certain thing or maybe a certain thing that you discuss or have any ideas about, you can always shoot one of us a message on Discord, Twitter. All my info for on the social media, you can always find it on my page. So I always get a notification about anything. So, yeah, Killer J, trust me, it's something that, we're going to be discussing about, like maybe having, like different, people, especially, you guys that be here supporting, that we got to know. We'd definitely like to have that collaboration happen, somewhere down the line. And again, it will be the way that I would think, or it will be happening is that be notified ahead of time so that you know what information you may need to look up or be related with the conversation will always be something to be considered, because I don't want to tell you like a day before and then you be like, dang man, I gotta do all this stuff and then look up all the topics and shit. Like, nah.
Yeah, that's extra hassle we don't want to deal with, especially on a stream day. But yeah, like you said, just let us know days ahead of time. If you personally want to come up here, yeah, there's no problem with that. You just gotta let us know, so that way we can get things ready to go, and we'll get you up to speed on what's being discussed here in the podcast. So that way you're not out of the loop of things. Okay.
Right. But let's go ahead and give everybody, you know, the shout out. Thank you on, you know, Azrael, Welch, Joshua, VGL, Wildman, Jonah, Killer J, Sigma Jones,
Welch.
Welch. Was anybody else?
What else we missing? Jonah. You mentioned Jonah.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, thank you everybody for tuning in. And once again, my name is Ashton Mann, the malicious villain.
And I am JJ Wilson, also known as JJ Starwind, the alter clone of Gene Starwind, if you know what I mean. But anyway, guys, have a good night. Have a good weekend. Be safe out there. Take care.
Peace.